Hey guys, I'm going to be giving you my professionalism review today using the RISE model that we had learned in editing for the web. So basically, editing for the web has brought me closer to understanding my strengths and weaknesses, both professionally and goal related. Using the RISE model, I was able to depict how the course work has challenged me, as this is actually a retake for me and not a first time around. My attitude coming back into this class was discouraging at first, but it did change to encouraging and a bit quarrelsome. Until, however, I reached the last 2 weeks, running into issues with communication and submissions within my class. But I had to give myself a good 80% for effort if I was to grade myself on it, just for performance alone, based around my technical related boundaries because of the lack of computer, I guess I would say, and of all my time constrictions. But I did face quite a bit of issues related to understanding some of my classwork because I was unfamiliar with some of the techniques and some of the content that we were being related to. But going through my classwork resources, I was able to take some time to understand what was in front of me and use it into my own personal projects. So while I was working on a project for a class, like the fictitious website we built for Real Deal Tacos, I wanted to look more into how to utilize the platform building skills and portfolio editing tools I became familiar with, because I feel stepping out of my comfort zone helps me gain an extra edge and push as needed in order to expand my common knowledge of website development and content management. I had to use programs downloaded and that were compatible with my Samsung tablet. So editing and uploading techniques and outlets were more limited and became harder to work with, just based upon the space I was given to, both space on my tablet and space on the screen, because I'm used to a keyboard. I'm used to having the mouse and opening up several different windows at once and recording a screen and recording at the same time. But this, I had to work around it a little bit. So I would have researched my CMS platform publishing sites and dove into alternative methods of delivering content if I knew I had more time. One thing I learned and tested at while managing school and personal projects is to always have my backup plans and tools just in case I run into technical errors or time restriction. Because I run my own blog and manage social media content on a weekly basis, this class's resources and projects actually have helped develop a better rhythm for how I share my content. It's also given more confidence in my publicity and reminded me to always stay consecutive and constant with my non-school related projects like my blog. I would like to tell all the future students in Full Sail to Editing for the Web and any other relatable class is to always stay on top of your personal and professional goals and always make time to work on them. Do projects that relate to your career, but also feed and build your talents, your strengths, because this will eventually show what your weaknesses are in an earlier stage, and that way you can improve on them as you go. Also, don't ever be too critical on your work when you look back on, your first startup videos and things like that, projects for school, honestly, because the projects and assignments, they may be lacking what you want professionally and even technically when you're getting used to programs, but they will get better as you go if you constantly practice at them.